There's a state law here in Texas that you've likely broken countless times. In fact, people are probably breaking that state law right now at the airport, at grocery stores, and shopping centers. And as we found out, the penalty can be very expensive. A Central Texas man found out the hard way and is now facing hundreds in fines and even more in attorney's fees. Our Chris Willis has this KXAN investigation.
Robert, we got a call on our tip line from a man who said he was getting run over by a law that nobody knows about. So we started digging and found out it's true. Police in Kyle are cracking down with expensive tickets. They say it's about safety. But as we found out, if they really want to keep things safe, they better hire a lot more cops because countless people are breaking this law every day, all day long.
I was just shocked. I couldn't believe it.
A trip to the grocery store cost Scott Wallace more than $800. And he didn't buy any groceries. In fact, he didn't even get out of his car. It is the most expensive parking ticket we've seen in a long time, especially for a guy who never put his car in park.
I'm still in drive, and my seatbelt's still on. I haven't exited my vehicle. In my mind, that's what parking means.
Scott did what a lot of us have done. Went shopping with a friend, and when they were checking out, Scott ran outside to pull the car around while his friend finished up with the cashier. Turns out that's against the law in Texas.
There are certain laws that prohibit actually stopping in a particular area. Even if the vehicle is attended by the driver, you can't stop and remain in fire lanes.
Kyle police have written 10 of these tickets in just the past 6 months. At $800 a pop, it adds up. And as we dug a little deeper, it turns out police could write one of these tickets about every 6 minutes of every single day. Because like most shopping areas, people are dropping off and picking up all day long. One after another, in the same spot Scott was ticketed. Drivers stopped, letting someone out or picking them up, sometimes 2 and 3 cars deep. So are these people breaking the law? The Texas Transportation Code defines parking as standing an occupied or unoccupied vehicle other than temporarily while loading or unloading merchandise or passengers. But the chief of police says it is all about safety. There is a medical clinic nearby, and the grocery store does have a pharmacy.
It's all about safety and keeping that lane open so that our emergency responders can get there and help save a life.
But Scott sees it differently. His ticket came at about 10:45 at night. He was behind 2 other cars whose drivers were stopped and actually out of their vehicles. They were not cited. And the medical clinic and the pharmacy had long closed for the day. A vague law with a broad definition. And enforcement for police as easy as shooting fish in a barrel.
I asked him clearly, I said, so you're sitting here in this parking lot tonight trying to cite people for this, in other words, like a sting? And he said, yes, that's what we're doing here tonight.
And Scott tells us now he's getting an attorney, and that will cost him several hundred additional dollars. As for the police in Kyle, they tell us there are a lot of times when officers use their own discretion and just move people along without writing tickets. Scott has a court date set for early December. We'll let you know what a judge decides. Robert?